Good evening, you're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. The Joint Defense Council at the Gulf Cooperation Council countries discuss in Muscat enhancing the joint cooperation march in various military fields. The Oman LNG company signs an agreement to sell about 1 million metric tons annually of liquefied natural gas to BP starting in the year 2026. The new system of the Development Bank includes raising its capital to $500 million Omani riyals. And the Airport Innovations Conference and Exhibition reviews the latest technological development and innovations in airport sector. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Highness Sayyid Shihab bin Tariq Al Saeed, Deputy Prime Minister for Defence Affairs, chaired the 20th meeting of the Joint Defence Council at the Gulf Cooperation Council countries hosted by the Sultanate of Oman, represented by the Ministry of Defence. The meeting was held in the Governorate of Muscat, discussed a number of issues related to enhancing the existing joint cooperation march among the GCC countries in various military fields. During the meeting, the GCC defense ministers approved a number of decisions and recommendations mentioned in the meeting agenda. The Oman LNG company signed an agreement to sell about 1 billion metric tons annually of liquefied natural gas to BP, starting in the year 2026 and extending for 9 years. The agreement aims to create new opportunities to renew the Sultanate of Oman's presence on the global energy trade map, which will contribute to increasing liquefied natural gas revenues, supplying the national economy and raising the gross domestic product. Through the production and export of gas, the Oman LNG company seeks to support the national economy and global energy security. The new system of the Development Bank included raising its capital to $500 million Omani riyals. The bank's board of directors clarified that the new system sets the amount of financing for a borrower at 5 million Omani riyals for each project, with the possibility of increasing it to 7.5 million riyals for some specific projects, in addition to providing soft loans without interest to small investors. The board of directors confirmed the continuation of providing soft loans to companies wholly owned by Omanis registered in the Sultanate of Oman and providing loans to Omani individuals who are exempt from registration in the commercial registry. The Sultanate of Oman, represented by the Ministry of Information, participated in the awards ceremony of the Foreign Press Association in the British capital, London. More details in the following report.
The Sultanate of Oman, represented by the Minister of Information, participated in the awards ceremony of the Foreign Press Association in the British capital, London, under the patronage of Her Majesty Camilla, the Queen Consort of King Charles III of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. The event was attended by His Excellency Dr. Abdullah bin Nasser al-Harrasi, the Minister of Information.
It's a huge pleasure to be with you here this evening to celebrate the 135th anniversary of the Foreign Press Association and to reflect on the many achievements as the world's oldest and biggest association of foreign journalists. But I cannot begin without also reflecting that as we gather, journalists, photographers and their support teams are even now risking their lives. We think particularly of those reporting from Ukraine and the Middle East in these most difficult of times.
The ceremony featured a photo exhibition organized by the Minister of Information showcasing various aspects of Oman's civilization, its modern development, geographical diversity, and environmental richness. The event also included the presentation of awards to international journalists and media institutions. Among them were 2 awards bearing Oman's name. The Best News Story, won by Bridget Mas from Dutchewell, and the Journalist of the Year, awarded to Robin Burnwell from the British Broadcasting Corporation BBC. The awards were presented by His Excellency Dr. Abdullah bin Nasser al-Harrasi, the Minister of Information.
Hosted by Oman Airports, organized by the Airports Council International and several related parties, the first edition of the Airports Innovate Conference and exhibition started today. More details in the following report.
And today we have
the challenges faced by service and logistics institutions worldwide due to the COVID-19 pandemic have given them the opportunity to look for innovations and solutions, and has hastened the maturing of experience of technology serving these sectors. In Muscat, leaders, executives, experts, speakers, and those interested in the airport sector from around the world met to showcase visual solutions in empowering smart airports, the latest trends, developments, and technological innovations in this sector in the first edition of the Airports Innovate Conference and Exhibition, hosted by Oman Airports at the Oman Convention and Exhibition Centre in cooperation with the Airports Council International and a number of related parties.
We see a lot of development in the innovation in this sector, in the airports especially around the world. Some innovation as well that gives us confidence in the sector in Oman, in the airport. Very soon there will be good advancement in the e-gates in the airport, other related innovations as well.
The conference discusses the importance of innovation and the future of airports, the use of artificial intelligence to improve the airport's travel experience, environmental sustainability, clean energy, virtual world, and electric aircrafts.
Really thrilled and honored to receive this event. It's the first edition of the Airport Innovate. It's a collaboration between Oman Airports and ACI World, ACI Asia Pacific, and ACI Europe. The event is actually hosted here in Muscat. We have lots of papers that will talk about the best innovative ideas that were either implemented in the airport or to be implemented in the future in those airports.
The conference is accompanied by an exhibition in which several global institutions showcase their latest airport-specific products, along with a number of emerging local tech companies which present their innovations in the aviation and airport sector.
There are technologies that have already been introduced by some airports, such as facial recognition or iris recognition, to make the process of the passenger faster and more seamless. So people are happier, people want to spend more time at the airport and they enjoy it.
It is expected that 93% of airports around the world believe their expenditure on information technology will remain the same or even increase this year compared to the previous one. The spending on information technology in airports last year rose to about $6.8 billion. Airports Innovate Conference lands here in Muscat to explore different solutions and challenges within the aviation sector. For Oman TV, Ahmed bin Hilal al-Busaidi, Muscat.
The Municipal Council of Muscat Governorate at its 8th meeting discussed the statement of the team of the National Expert Development Program, NASDAHIR. The meeting also reviewed a number of service issues in the Governorate. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Sayyid Saud bin Hilal al-Busaidi, Governor of Muscat and Chairman of the Municipal Council. Still to come in our news bulletin. aiming to enhance the safety of the Wadi Al Hafin hiking trail in the Wilaya of Izki. A group of experienced adventurers adopted a voluntary initiative to install new anchors to maintain this popular hiking trail. His Excellency Sayyid Saud bin Hilal al-Busaidi, Governor of Muscat, held a reception ceremony on the occasion of the 53rd Glorious National Day. The ceremony was attended by a number of Their Highnesses and Excellencies, as well as honourable members of the State Council and Their Excellencies, members of Shura Council and Under-Secretaries, ambassadors to GCC countries, to the Sultanate of Oman, senior military commanders, sheikhs and dignitaries of Muscat Governorate. His Excellency Sayyid Dr. Hamid bin Ahmed al-Busaidi, Governor of Al Brahmi, held a reception ceremony on the occasion of the 53rd Glorious National Day. The participants extended greetings on this special occasion and expressed their delightness on various development achievements being witnessed by Al Brahmi Governorate in various sectors. His Excellency Mahmoud bin Yahya al-Dhuhli, Governor of North Shirkiya, held a reception ceremony on the occasion of the 53rd Glorious National Day. The event was attended by a number of Their Excellencies, members of Shura Council, sheikhs, dignitaries and citizens. May the Almighty Allah return this occasion on His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq and Omani people with blessings and welfare. On the occasion of the 53rd Glorious National Day, His Excellency Ibrahim bin Ahmed Al-Maini, Sultanate of Oman's ambassador to the Islamic Republic of Iran, held a reception ceremony. The ceremony was attended by a number of political, cultural and economic figures in Tehran, heads of Arab and foreign diplomatic missions, as well as a number of businessmen, academic and media personnel attended the event. The participants praised the balanced foreign policy of the Sultanate of Oman, as well as its vital role in solving disputes and bringing together viewpoints in the regional and international levels. Rejoicing the 53rd Glorious National Day, Her Excellency Irma bint Saeed Al Khatiri, Sultanate of Oman's ambassador to Brunei Darussalam, held a reception ceremony. The reception was attended by Her Excellency Dato Sri Sita Al Haj Mohammed, Minister of Development of Brunei Darussalam, as well as officials from the government, institutions and members of diplomatic corps. During the event, documentary films about the history and heritage of the Sultanate of Oman were presented, as well as comprehensive economic renaissance that the Sultanate of Oman witnessed in various fields. On the occasion of the 53rd Glorious National Day, His Excellency Isa bin Abdullah Al-Alawi, Sultanate of Oman's ambassador to the Kingdom of Thailand, held a reception ceremony. The ceremony was attended by His Excellency Wan Muhammad Nur Mata, President of the National Assembly of Thailand, His Excellency Rashakate Brakan, Minister of Labour, and His Excellency Shada Tayseed, Deputy Secretary of Interior. A number of officials, businessmen, academic, culture, political and media figures attended the event as well, as a number of ambassadors and members of Arab and foreign diplomatic corps, representatives of regional and international organizations and citizens in the kingdom. Introducing challenges of artificial intelligence on the future work environment and its impact on employees were the most prominent topics discussed at the Just Transition and New Work Patterns Symposium organized by the General Union of Workers of the Sultanate of Oman. The symposium addressed the practical tools and skills necessary to help workers adapt to the transformation in the labor market. The symposium was patronized by His Excellency Faisal bin Abdullah Al Rawas, Chairman of the Board of the Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Aiming to enhance the safety of Wadi Al-Halfin hiking trail in the Wilaya of Izki in the Governorate of Al-Dakhliya, a group of experienced adventurers adopted a voluntary initiative to install new anchors to maintain this popular hiking trail. More details in the following report.
Equipped with high-tech apparatus and safety tools, a team of adventurers set off from Al-Manakhir village in the Wilaya of Al-Jabal Al-Akhdar all the way down to Wadi Halfin in the Wilaya of Izki to embark on a valuable voluntary initiative at which they installed new high-standard anchors aimed at enhancing safety along the renowned Wadi Halfin hiking trail.
We're gonna do some maintenance for Halfin canyoning path trail. The plan is to change the old anchors, replace it with a new one, and we try our best to do it in like a proper way. Especially we take care about the angle, how to fix the knots, so we can divide the load for the guys who will use that anchor. This canyon path, it's especially for professional guys who used to use rope techniques and abseiling. Wadi Halfin, it's one of the longest trail or canyon in Jabal Akhdar. It contains about 11 abseils and could take something around 15 to 16 hours, and it depends the number of the crew or the guys who go for the adventure.
With utmost caution and precision, the team installed the anchors to withstand various climate conditions and provide strong resistance during repeated use. It took them around 27 hours to implement this undertaking, while allocating strategic areas for hikers to stop, relax, and enjoy the stunning natural scenery along the trail.
All this is personal effort from the team to prepare and maintain this canyon path to prevent any incident or any failure of that anchors. Especially this anchor is installed in very aggressive environment. It is in the path of the valley, which could be touching some rocks while the valley is coming or while the rain. And especially this anchor need to be a specific material, such stainless steel, and need to be fixed in a proper way with the specific torque as well.
Wadi Halfin Hike Trail is one of the popular spots for adventure lovers. Enhancing the safety along this route will make the hike a splendid one and allow adventurers to enjoy the stunning views and the beautiful natural landscape. صالح بن خلفان الرحبي, ولاية of Izki, الداخلية, Governorate.
This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. The Joint Defense Council of the Gulf Cooperation Council countries discussed in Muscat enhancing the joint cooperation march in various military fields. The Oman LNG company signs an agreement to sell about 1 million metric tons annually of liquefied natural gas to BP starting in the year 2026. The new system of the Development Bank includes raising its capital to $500 million Omani riyals. And the Airport Innovations Conference and Exhibition reviews the latest technology developments and innovations in the airport sector. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the studios, we wish you a pleasant evening and happy holidays. Stay safe.